After the experience we had at Village Hotel Bugis, we knew we didn't want to repeat something similar again. Since we had already a fairly nice experience with Millennium Hotel's M Social, we decided to try what is considered their crown jewel in Singapore, Grand Copthorne Waterfront Hotel. The hotel underwent 40 million refurbishment completed at the end of 2023. The renovation refreshed all 573 guest rooms, public areas, dining venues, and extensive meeting and event spaces, introducing a much more modern and upscale look. Within its walls, the hotel houses several restaurants, including Food Capital, Sansara, Riverside Terrace, and the Lobby Lounge, which we also had the pleasure of visiting. Together, these venues create a well-rounded dining experience, ranging from buffet breakfast and full dinners to casual drinks and light snacks. In addition to its wide restaurant selection, the hotel features extensive meeting facilities and a grand ballroom, making it an excellent choice for conferences, corporate events, and weddings. Guests can also unwind at the well-equipped fitness center, enjoy the outdoor swimming pool, swing a racket at paddle court, or indulge in various massage and body treatments. Added conveniences such as laundry and dry cleaning services, room service, and a 24-hour concierge further enhance the overall experience. The hotel also has a small kiosk selling drinks, light snacks, and souvenirs, which is very convenient for those visiting Singapore for a short stay without much time to explore the city. Lobby. Just stepping into the lobby was an experience in itself. What impressed us first was the sheer size of it, but not long after, we began noticing the many beautiful details worth admiring. As it was the festive season, the centerpiece was a jaw-droppingly gorgeous and beautifully decorated Christmas tree. Above it, there were these colorful, unique jellyfish-style lights hanging from the ceiling. There were countless decorative elements throughout the lobby that truly captured the Christmas spirit. A few other highlights included a wooden Christmas market-style cottage selling festive products and takeaway goodies, as well as replica vintage car with Santa and elves inside, cheerfully waving at guests. The entire lobby felt like a winter wonderland overflowing with festive charm. Everything sparkled and felt new, giving a strong impression of a well-maintained and thoughtfully designed hotel. Even before reaching our room, it was clear that this day was going to be something special. At check-in, we were warmly welcomed by Chahira. She was incredibly kind and warm, and for the first time during our stay in Singapore, we genuinely felt like we had found a true home away from home. Chahira also surprised us by informing us that even though we hadn't booked a breakfast for our second night, it would be included due to a festive sale offer. My wife had a hard time to believe it and asked her again if it's really true, and she said yes. It felt like an early Christmas gift. I will be returning to this later in my review, as her promise eventually caused some issues for us. We were given a room on the 15th floor. I had requested a high floor, but my wife preferred not to be too high up. Chahira found a perfect compromise and placed us on a mid-level floor, which was very thoughtful of her. The corridor leading to our room immediately gave me Radisson vibes again. Modern, well-maintained, and with a color scheme that was easy on the eyes. Deluxe Waterfront, room 1502. At first glance, the Deluxe Waterfront corner room looked modern and followed the same toned-down color palette as the corridors, which I really liked. On the right side of the entrance was full-length mirror, and as we walked further in, the majestic king-sized bed revealed itself. Not only did it look impressive, but the top-tier mattress ensured peaceful, restful nights throughout our stay. The sheets were spotless and felt as if they had been freshly changed moments before our arrival. In the corner of the room was a modern, comfortable armchair paired with stylish decorative floor lamp. The views were just as stunning as the room itself, if not even more so. Pulling the curtains aside revealed a beautiful river view with the city skyline and neighboring hotels, many of which could only hope to match the elegance of the property we were fortunate enough to call home for the next 3 nights. In the distance, Marina Bay Sands could also be seen rising above the skyline. The smart layout and furniture placement made the room feel very spacious and airy, even though it measured just under 26 square meters. For an entry-level room in Singapore, it was still larger than many of its competitors. The room also featured an espresso coffee capsule machine and GVD branded kettle with a generous selection of coffee and tea sachets. The minibar fridge was empty but very convenient for storing personal drinks and snacks. As expected from a Millennium branded hotel, the AI-powered Isla voice assistant was present on the bedside table. It essentially replaced the traditional phone, allowing guests to make restaurant reservations, request amenities, ask about the weather, or get hotel information, similar to Google Home or Alexa. That said, while partial light control was available through Isla, the integration wasn't perfect. On one occasion, I tried calling reception through it, but due to the poor speaker and microphone quality, communication was difficult. I really wish the hotel had kept traditional phones alongside the voice assistant rather than fully replacing them. One of the refurbishment upgrades included filtered water dispensers in the rooms, reducing the need for plastic bottles. While I personally would have trusted the water, my wife preferred bottled water, as she only fully trusts Finnish tap water. She's from Indonesia, and wherever we travel, bottled water is usually her choice, so bottled it was. Once again, I noticed flashlight included among the room amenities, something I've seen consistently in Singapore hotels. The bathroom was another highlight. Beautifully designed with grey marble walls and warmer earthly toned floor, it created a serene spa-like atmosphere. It was the perfect place to unwind under the rain shower after a long day in Singapore's humidity. I especially loved the small design details, such as the built-in shower vents seamlessly integrated into the tilework. Water pressure was excellent, and the ceiling-mounted rain shower felt luxurious. The bathroom was stocked with Christian Lacroix toiletries, which added to the premium feel. As is common in Singapore, toothbrushes were provided, something I truly appreciate, as we never travel with them. Bathrobes and slippers were neatly stored in the wardrobe along with hair dryer and iron. There were plenty of hangers, and in-room safe was available for valuables. That said, Singapore is one of the safest countries in the world, and theft is extremely rare, especially in hotels. Additional storage space was available in the TV cabinet, and the TV itself was 43-inch Hisense LCD with streaming capabilities and an interactive hotel information system. One thing missing from the system was information about Padel court, despite it being one of the hotel's sports offerings. We both truly loved our Deluxe Waterfront corner room, especially after the disappointing experience at our previous hotel. It was everything we had hoped for. Even though we later encountered a few hiccups, one of which is still unresolved, the room strongly reminded us of a high-quality Radisson properties we've stayed at in Finland and abroad. It was exactly what we had been searching for in Singapore, a home away from home. Lobby Lounge. We received a $30 dining voucher which we decided to use for late night snacks and drinks at the lobby lounge on the first floor. Not to be confused with the executive club, which is reserved for clubroom guests and located on the top floor. The lobby lounge had a cozy, warm atmosphere, enhanced by festive decoration throughout the room. Behind the bar, well-stocked display of spirits immediately caught the eye, and the extensive drink menu made that even more apparent. We were promptly guided to our table, and as it wasn't very busy at the time, the atmosphere felt calm and almost secluded. We ordered one pizza to share. While it wasn't particularly memorable taste-wise, it was filling enough for both of us. I had cocktail and my wife opted for tea. All in all, it was a nice little experience. Something we likely wouldn't have done without the voucher, especially as there was no special occasion. It was a bit pricey, but that's to be expected in a hotel of this caliber. Gym. The gym was medium-sized and the equipment felt modern and new, much like the rest of the hotel. It had all the essential machines needed for a full-body workout. That said, some basic cable attachments were missing, something I've unfortunately become used to. It wouldn't take much investment to add items like short tricep bar or a stretching stick. The available equipment included a dual adjustable pulley, leg press, power rack, seated row machine, multi-press machine, adjustable benches, exercise balls, and balance trainers. Cardio equipment such as treadmills, exercise bikes, and cross trainers were also available. Dumbbells went up to 20 kilos, which is a bit light for me, but manageable by increasing repetitions. There were 2 water dispensers and even apples available for guests, which was a nice touch. Something I had never seen before was a fridge stocked with cold towels to cool down after workouts. Again, a very thoughtful detail. While I did expect slightly more from a 5-star hotel gym, it was still more than sufficient for maintaining fitness during our travels. Although one of our later hotels had better gym, the Grand Copthorne still delivered the better overall stay. Pool area. Before reaching the pool, there is a changing room with fresh towels available, although there are no lockers, so it's best to leave valuables in your room. The pool area is located on the 6th floor alongside the gym and paddle court. It felt like a small oasis of relaxation and was fairly spacious, even though I've seen larger pools elsewhere in Singapore. In addition to the main heated pool, there was also jacuzzi, which was a pleasant surprise. Plenty of loungers were available, making it easy to relax after a swim. Palm trees and greenery surrounding the pool created a resort-like atmosphere, making it easy to forget that you're just steps away from the city's hustle and bustle. The pool bar wasn't open during our stay, and after reading reviews, it seems this is often the case. This made me question whether it's fully operational. Pool opening hours are from 6 a.m. to 9:30 p.m., which is generous and allows guests to enjoy swim whether visiting for business or leisure. Padel. I also want to briefly mention the option to play padel at the hotel. If you're not familiar with it, padel is a racket sport usually played in doubles on an enclosed court that's slightly smaller than the tennis court. Even though I didn't get a chance to play this time, I watched a few matches from our window, and it looked like a lot of fun. Something that I definitely give it a go next time. Breakfast. Breakfast was, without a doubt, the best we had across all 5 hotels we visited. The selection was enormous, and what impressed me even more was that some items changed daily. There was truly something for everyone. The Western section included chicken and meat sausages, eggs prepared in multiple styles, hash browns, and even oatmeal, something I don't often see in Asian hotels. Healthier options included warm vegetables, beans, and tomatoes with some variations rotating daily. The Asian selection was particularly strong, featuring dishes from Indonesia, Malaysia, China, Japan, and India. Highlights included kway teow, congee, fishball, and pork noodle soups, yakitori, chicken karaage, nasi goreng, nasi lemak, otak-otak, spring rolls, baos, dumplings, and wide variety of Indian staples such as idli, sambar, paratha, medu vada, bongal rice, kesari, and curry puffs. Cold cuts, cheeses, yogurt, and fresh fruits were plentiful. Fresh orange and carrot juice were available, along with coffee from machines. Though I was a bit surprised that the 5-star hotel didn't offer barista-made coffee. One of the chefs prepared different soups each day during our stay, and other one did cook you perfect omelette from various fresh fillings that you could choose from the menu. The sweet selection included muffins, pain-out chocolate, donuts, croissants, Danish pastries, cinnamon rolls, bread and butter pudding, and waffles. Everything felt thoughtfully prepared, and the variety was impressive. The only downside was that the restaurant got really crowded during peak hours, which is understandable for a large hotel. I'd recommend going early for a quieter experience. The breakfast area itself was spacious, and natural light streaming through large windows created a bright, welcoming start to the day. Issues. Before concluding, I need to address the issues we experienced. There were few notable problems, and one remains unresolved even more than 3 weeks after our stay, which is baffling for such large hotel chain. As I mentioned earlier, Shahira had informed us that breakfast would be included for our second night due to the festive offer. Later, when we extended our stay, we were told this was a mistake, as breakfast was not automatically included unless booked that way. After explaining what had been promised, the hotel agreed to honor it, which we appreciated. However, the problems didn't end there. After we had already returned to Indonesia, my wife noticed that the hotel had charged her credit card for an extra night. Initially, the hotel denied any issue, but after we provided screenshots and documentation, they admitted there had been a system error and promised refund. Nearly a month later, the refund still hasn't been processed, despite follow-up emails and assurances. This left a sour taste after an otherwise excellent stay. Because of this unresolved issue, we chose to stay at Park Royal instead when we returned to Singapore. Conclusion. Grand Copthorne Waterfront Hotel left us with very mixed feelings. On one hand, the hotel itself is genuinely impressive. The recent refurbishment has clearly elevated the property, and it now feels modern, elegant, and well maintained throughout. From the moment you step into the lobby, there is a strong sense of quality and attention to detail. And this continues in the rooms, public areas, gym, pool, and especially the breakfast, which was easily one of the best we've had in Singapore. The Deluxe Waterfront room truly felt like a home away from home, and reminded us of the better Radisson properties we usually choose when traveling abroad. The location-wise, the hotel is slightly away from the main shopping and tourist areas, but that didn't bother us at all. We really enjoyed the peaceful riverside walks, and with the metro station just few steps away, getting anywhere in the city was still fast and easy. However, despite all the positives, the unresolved billing issue seriously affected our overall experience. Being incorrectly charged an extra night and still not receiving a refund weeks later is simply not acceptable for a 5-star hotel, especially one operated by such a large and established hotel group. While smaller mistakes can happen, how they are handled matters just as much. And in this case, the follow-up fell short of expectations. That said, if you're looking purely at comfort, facilities, dining, and room quality, Grand Copthorne Waterfront Hotel is undoubtedly a strong choice and one of the more refined stays we've experienced in Singapore. I truly hope the administrative issues we faced were an exception rather than the norm. With better consistency behind the scenes, this hotel has everything it needs to be exceptional, and despite the billing issues, it's still a place we'd happily return to in the future. If this review helped you, or if you enjoy honest hotel reviews from around the world, subscribe to An Honest Stay.